Hallo Leute und willkommen zurück in einer weiteren Folge Genshin Impact. Ja, wir haben hier aufgehört und machen auch weiter. Let's go, würde ich sagen. Ich bin mal gespannt, was alles zu erwarten wird. Natürlich, ich glaube, es wird jetzt gleich bei ein bisschen traurige Story passieren. Aber ich bin mal gespannt. Weil ich glaube, die beiden hat es erwischt. In der letzten Folge.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia? Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Hassan, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals. Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family. But Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, Traveler? All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Okay, Leute, ich will nichts sagen, aber ich glaube, sie ist von den Fatuis, glaube ich, die einzige, die wirklich... Ja. Okay, wir haben damit alle jetzt freigeschaltet. Ja! Was soll ich dazu jetzt sagen? Ist hier wohl ein Teleporter? Nein. Verdammt. Wir müssen uns da teleportieren. Ist ein bisschen weit weg, aber ja. Interessant. Aber ich glaube, sie ist von den ganzen Fatouls hier ein bisschen die einzige Vernünftige hier. Ich glaube, sie hat einen guten Kern. Leute, ich glaube, sie hat einen guten Kern. Obwohl sie für die Fatou arbeitet. Und warum sie als Frau Vater genannt wird, verstehe ich immer noch nicht. Aber ja. Warum nicht Mutter? Nee, sie heißt Vater. Ganz komisch. Aber ja. Was soll ich sagen? Ist halt so, Leute, ne? Aber ich bin schon so gespannt auf diese verdammte geile Story, Leute. Vor allem dieser Wahl. Wir haben das Novelette erzählt. Ja, da ist aber dieser riesige Baum. Oh mein Gott. Man sieht da hinten einfach... Lüe. Lol. Alter. Ningguang, dein Gebäude ist ganz schön weit weg, ey. Und ich glaube, das da ist der Eisberg. Oder? Das da ganz hinten? Könnte passen. War mir aber klar, Leute, dass wir Inazuma gar nicht mehr sehen, ne? Oh, wir sind drüber gelaufen. Inazuma ist halt eine Insel. Aber ich bin mal gespannt, vielleicht kommen immer wieder Events, wo wir wieder unsere Gottheiten sehen. Wie Venti zum Beispiel, mit Hutao. Vielleicht sehen wir immer wieder Ei, wie bei diesem Kartenduell mit Yamiko. Da ist die Ruine. Let's go.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Das Ansage. Just be careful. Ich will euch bitte auch jetzt, ich will euch auch nicht verlieren. Wenn das passiert, bin ich echt verloren. Die Informationen der VTM zufolge verbergen sich hier vielleicht unbekannte Hinweise. Ich weiß, dass meine Furina gerade ein bisschen low ist, aber die wird uns trotzdem begleiten. Wir haben ja noch Ganjo, Kokumi und Marsho. Und ich glaube, wir haben jetzt, haben wir jetzt auch Nevia mit drin? Ne, wir haben sie nicht mit drin. Schade. Das wäre geil gewesen, Leute. Das ist Wasser, oder? Natürlich ist sie zu. Wie sind wir denn auch... Ich frage mich gerade, wie wir sind gerade reingekommen. Da ist Wasser. Kann ich schauchen? Nein. Die Musik, Leute. Die Musik hört sich ja gerade richtig geil an. Wie? Komme ich hier nicht rein? Was? Ich komme hier nicht rein? What? Okay. Da ist keine Truhe. Okay. Na, hallo.
No touching. Rest and rebuild. Windblade.
Die folgen uns. Aber ich hatte recht, Leute. Ich verliere Leben. Ich verliere die ganze Zeit Leben.
Watch it. The floor here isn't safe.
Okay. Das kam gerade unerwartet. Das kam so schnell, dass ich es gar nicht gesehen habe. Ihr seid nicht wie bei mir nach oben geschossen. Oh, da ist eine Truhe, hallo?
Allow me.
Juhu, das war gerade so geil. Okay. Wie lange bleibt Furinas hier, Ding, bitte? Leute, das bleibt ja übertrieben lange. Das ist ja insane. Die bleibt ja voll lange. Habe ich die Truhe eingesammelt? Ja, ich habe sie eingesammelt. Holy shit. Übertrieben's lang.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get by my wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you. That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
Treffen ist auch Abschied. Okay.
Oh no, it's a dead end. Let's try climbing over from the side.
Was passiert, wenn ich das Wasser jetzt berühre? Verliere ich Schaden? Okay. Wir dürfen das Wasser nicht berühren, weil Navia bei uns ist. Wir dürfen dieses Wasser nicht berühren. Na super. Ich wollte eigentlich gerne da runtertauchen, Leute. Und gucken, was da unten ist, weil ich sehe gerade, es geht tiefer. Der... Na dann, weiter geht's. Eine Tür wird geöffnet. Weg. Oh, hier ist ja noch mehr von diesem Meer. Das ist ja überall hier. What the fuck? Und wir dürfen das Wasser hier nicht betreten.
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge. Run for it!
No fucking way! Dieser... Never.
Demoiselle?
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus, and Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Ja, wann sagte denn der Moselle? Der sagt doch was anderes. Das ist doch falsch. Reagiert sie nicht drauf, oder, Okay. Was ist jetzt los?
Look, it's Navia! She's here!
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Julien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson.
Okay, Leute, ich würde sagen, wir machen in der nächsten Folge hier weiter, weil wir haben 30 Minuten erreicht. Euer Marschu, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschaußen.